Good morning. Morning. How's everyone doing? All right. What a day. What a day yesterday was, huh? So, today, we got a lot to talk about. Talk a little bit about what I'm thinking, my mindset as of right now, what I'm feeling about the market. We'll obviously look at the levels, get ourselves prepared. I'm getting a haircut today. Look like a freaking mess, but that's all right. I'm not here to look pretty. All right, so I think it's probably best I talk about this once the charts are up, but I want to just talk about one thing before we get started. That is knowing when to throttle up and knowing when to throttle back. All right, guys? So if you caught anything over the last week from Friday to Monday to Tuesday to yesterday, you got to let Vincent have you emailed me? Go to my website and email. And at the bottom of the website, there's a place to contact me. That's the best place. Right. So, all right, you guys know I caught a lot of stuff from Friday to Monday to Tuesday to yesterday. I was in Tesla on Friday. I was in Microsoft yesterday or Tuesday into yesterday. I was in Nvidia since Friday. So I caught a lot, right, on this push to the upside. I nailed the upside that we've seen over the last 4 to 5 days, right around that. Right now, in my mind, I am throttling back, right? I am throttling back, I'm taking profits, and I'm making sure I'm realizing my profits. I am not increasing my aggressiveness as the move goes up, right? Most traders, even in my past, I know this. Guys, the only reason I can say this is because I've done it all wrong in the past. That's why I like to talk to you guys, because I have done everything wrong. In the past, I would be throttling up my aggressiveness as this move goes higher. I'd be taking more and more and more, right? And that has caused me to give back a lot of gains. This time around, I am getting aggressive in the beginning, and I am throttling back as we move higher, right? And I am realizing my gains as we move higher because I know that there will be a pullback. The market has rallied 20% off the lows. There will be something to the downside that will hurt call options, right? Call options are up ridiculous amount, right? From Friday. They're up a lot. They're going to have to cool those down. There's going to be a time, I don't know if it's today, I don't know if it's tomorrow, we could go another 5% higher for all I know. But if you're a trader, if you're smart, you're taking profits as we push higher. You are not getting more aggressive as we push higher. And there's some reasons as to why I feel that you should watch out, because we made a big move and we're approaching some really important levels here. So let's not be the ones that are getting more aggressive after the market has rallied 20%. This is the same concept as if you missed a trade, you have to understand that you missed it. If you didn't have the confidence to go long on Friday, on Monday, on Tuesday, yesterday, if you didn't have confidence to go long on Friday, on Monday, on Tuesday, and yesterday, then why does today change anything? Why should you be now getting in when we're up 20% off the lows, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. Please, keep that in mind. You do not want to be the person that is chasing this upside, because there will be some type of pullback, which could be even more opportunity, but we want to be the ones that are, we want to be the ones that have taken profits as it pulls back, so we can sit back and watch and know that we did our job. So, and I am not saying that the market's going to pull back by any means. I have not seen a reason for that yet. However, you have to at least take some profits, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So today's the 4th. It's August 4th. It is Thursday. We're almost to Friday. I have to go to a wedding this weekend. You guys know I go to weddings like it's my damn job. And I have to go to a wedding on tomorrow. But I'll be here. I'll be here tomorrow. There's a wedding this weekend I have to go to. So that is my plan for this weekend. Hope everyone has some exciting weekend plans. Hope everyone had a good week so far. Futures economic earnings calendar. Today we do have some economic news. We do have the economic news today. We have, I believe, jobless claims, as every Thursday. I think we have jobless claims. So here it is. Thursday, jobless claims. Right here, 8:30. So that's going to come out in 24 minutes. So we have to watch that. So 24 minutes, we have jobless claims to watch out for. And then tomorrow we have non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate. So make sure you know that, right? So we'll look at that at 8:30, see if there's any opportunities. I'm not getting married, guys. Earnings calendar. What do we got on the earnings side? I haven't even looked, because I really just have no interest in playing earnings right now. So we have Alibaba this morning. I didn't even look to see what they did. Alibaba this morning. Yesterday we had Lucid, which is terrible. Robinhood, I mean, I don't even care about that. Alibaba, Kellogg's, Crocs, Datadog, Lilly, Paramount, Penn National. After hours today, AMC, Square, which made a very nice move yesterday. Fubo, Twilio, Carvana, and then tomorrow, DraftKings. So, yeah. So a little bit of earnings there. If you guys are playing earnings right now, you're missing out on everything that's going on, right? If you're focused on what's on this earnings calendar, there is so much more going on in this market. There is absolutely insane moves on Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, everything. Nvidia, AMD, Tesla. There should be absolutely zero focus on earnings. I mean, you can see what's going on, but if you're out there taking earnings YOLOs right now and you're not paying attention to the move that just happened over the last 4 days, your priorities are wrong as a trader. Okay? Tesla, 950. Watch out. Big level, 950. We got to watch that today. Microsoft, I have nothing to say. Absolutely amazing. Microsoft, I think I'm still in a few, but I think I'm up like $4,000 on this position. Talked about it in the live stream. Shared everything in the Discord. Awesome. Just awesome. So congratulations, guys. And I'm going to make a video about it tonight because it is textbook break and retest. That's what it is. Apple, Amazon, 4-hour flags. We talked about these yesterday. They worked out beautifully. Apple had a 4-hour flag, pushed into the next level. Amazon had a 4-hour flag, pushed into the next level. Gorgeous. Nvidia hit our price target of 190. Has been a really nice winner since last week, since the swing trade. I did exit my Nvidia swing trade before AMD earnings. A little bit unfortunate. Because it did run another 3 to 4%, I think. So unfortunate, but I think I did the smart thing by taking profits before AMD earnings, which is definitely something that will move a stock that is in the same type of business, right? Semiconductors. So took profits on Nvidia. Did not take advantage of any of you. Did I scalp it yesterday? Yes. I did scalp Nvidia. Yes, we scalped yesterday. I actually have that live. Maybe I'll post that on Instagram. We scalped Nvidia. That's what I did yesterday off that 181 demand again, right? That 181 demand we talked about. I scalped it off that. Target is nearing that gap fill level that we've continued to talk about. Watch that. Yesterday, I sold my XOM swing trade for about a $300 profit. There was a crude oil report, I think, yesterday that caused energy to drop. XOM broke 93. I told you guys in the live stream, if XOM breaks 93, I am getting out of the position, and that's exactly what I did. So out of XOM, under 93, I no longer like it. It broke the retest level. Shopify, awesome. Awesome Shopify. We'll look at it. Broke 40. Really big breakout on the technical standpoint. And then Google nearing 120. Big level on Google. This is the channel high. So that's what I got for you guys today. We'll look at a few more things. We'll look at Apple, Amazon, or we're looking at Apple, Amazon. What else do we miss here? The normal stuff. We'll look at Meta. Meta had a nice push off demand. What else moved yesterday? We can look at AMD, of course, and all the normal suspects. We'll look at it again. So Nasdaq. Here's the first thing I want to share with you guys. This is the daily chart, and what do you see here? Right? What do you see here on the Nasdaq daily? This is what I need you guys to pay attention to. I don't expect this just to be easy, right? I don't expect us to just fly through this downtrend. So a pullback at this downtrend, mRNA, I got you, chef. Let me put that on I'll actually put that on the live stream ticker. Who's making sheets on this? People are adding sheets to this thing. mRNA. I got you, chef. All right. Let's continue here. So, here's what I want you to look at. Right there, guys. Long-term downtrend. Long-term downtrend. This is since January of the beginning of this year, guys. So, you see what we've done previously off this downtrend, and we are right back at it. So, would this be the time that someone that is not greedy, that's not emotional, that's not irrational, that's not dumb, Would this be the time that they start to think about taking profits if they were in from back down here? Yes, that is exactly what I am thinking. I'm thinking it's time to at least scale out, shave off some profits, and I took 10 contracts. The actually 5 or 10? 10, and I think the position's up 70%. So you guys can see right here, downtrend, we're hitting it. We're at it. So we need to be cautious here, right? Do we get a little pullback? Could we see something like this, right? Could we see a retest of 12.8? Absolutely. Could we see a retest of 13,000? Could we get a little pullback back to that previous retest? Could we get a little healthy pullback? Yes. Could this still push? Absolutely. But do we need to cool off here after a 21% move to the upside into a downtrend? I think so. What else is here at the downtrend? It is also this next level that we should be watching at around 13,500. That is the previous highs here. That is the previous highs here. That is the previous highs here. And we are pushing into that zone. Jay Price. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Jay, I got to do something for you soon. Reach out to me. I'll give back. So you guys can see rejection on the Nasdaq at 13.5, right? We need to be aware of that. It's not going to just be easy pickings through this level. So you got your move, downtrend from the beginning of the year, supply above at 13.5. Let's just be a little bit cautious there. Okay? 4-hour chart. We'll zoom in just a little bit here, but you guys can see why did we move higher? Well, the reason we moved higher in the first place is because we had a previous rejection that turned into a double bottom support. Rejection into support, you get your push higher. You are now sitting pretty close, not right at it, but pretty close to this 13.5, 13.4 area, which is the previous triple top from back in April, and also is lining up pretty damn close to the long-term downtrend. So let's make sure we're aware of that today, guys. ES, same thing. Daily chart. We're not quite at that long-term downtrend. You guys can see the ES is not quite there. So we definitely are. We don't need to worry too much about that downtrend on the ES. But what does this show you? I'll show you guys one thing. Let's just go ahead and do this real quick. You can clearly see, if I do a little comparison, and I line this up correctly. Let's see if I can get this to work. It's actually, yeah, let's go right. I didn't expect that, actually. The Nasdaq's actually, let's just take the percentage off the lows. That's interesting. I thought I would have seen more on the white. Let's see, what's the percentage off the lows on the ES? Percentage off the lows on the ES is 14%. So you got 14% from the lows on the ES. And you got, on the Nasdaq, you have, let's see. On the Nasdaq, you're sitting at around 20. So you're about 5% underperforming on the ES as of now. And Nasdaq is 5% outperforming. And I think that's because you're obviously seeing a lot of money flow into the big tech names. So ES pushing higher. Next level to watch out for, guys, is this whole zone in this general area between 4,100 and 4,200. Why do I say that? You can see right here, previous support, previous support, previous support, previous support, turned into rejections, and now you are trading right at it. So you are trading in a very, very crucial level on the ES. You're trading in all of this previous support that turned into a rejection. So we need to be cautious as we start to trade into this level. If you caught the ES into this level, fantastic. You killed it, right? You got a nice profit. You got some nice upside. And now, as you start to trade into supply, you need to be cautious, right? You need to be cautious. Really no resources, Chandler. Just really taking the time and sitting at the charts and learning and looking at charts. That's very self-taught, guys. You can be self-taught too. You just need to have the perseverance, and you need to really like to do what you do. You need to enjoy doing this. If you don't enjoy doing this, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna learn, because a lot of people get into, I say this all the time, a lot of people get into trading because they want to make money. That's not why you should be getting into trading. You should be getting into trading because you like it. You have to like it. Some people do not like looking at charts. I love it. Sometimes I'm here at night looking at charts. So, sometimes that's what it takes, guys, to be successful at hard things. You got to be obsessed with it. Everyone that's successful in their course of, in their area of business is likely obsessed with what they do. So, if you're not obsessed with trading, then you're probably just doing it for the money, and you're probably not going to succeed. I'll just tell you, that's the hard truth. Okay? Support, rejection, you're right into it again. So let's be careful there, right? Let's be careful there. What the hell? As we approach 4,200. Let's be careful as we approach 4,200, okay? Definitely an area where you want to be taking profits. Definitely an area where if you have got profits, if you have been in a position, if you have been gaining to this upside, you want to be taking profits, okay? Dow volume profile. Yeah, I'll look at it 1 second, Adonis. So you guys can see the Dow 32.5. It held nicely. You're finding a little bit of resistance in here, right? All this whole zone right here might be a little difficult. This entire, you see this chop fest from back in May? This is a chop fest in May. It's looking pretty choppy here as well. So if you caught it off the lows, if you caught it into this supply, into this chop, be careful as we're trading between 32.5 and 33.2. No, I don't discount the Discord chat, guys. I don't influence people to join the Discord chat with coupons. If you want to join, you can. I do not discount anything that I do or any of the other people within that group do. There's absolutely no reason to. Okay, Russell, you guys can see right here, the Russell has pushed pretty aggressively. And the Russell is the Russell outperforming? No, Russell's 17%. So Nasdaq's still a little bit stronger. But Russell, 17%, still a nice push. But where do we find the Russell right now? Where are we finding the Russell? We're finding the Russell right at those tippy top highs right there. You guys can see it right there. That high, it's sitting right at it. Right there, and the support from back here. Right there, and right there. We are sitting right at it. So, what would the traditional person do if they got the move from, maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago? They would be profit takers at the supply. So just be cautious here, guys. I'm not saying that we can't continue higher. We absolutely can if this market really heats up. But we are sitting at some really big levels across the board, and a cool down should not be, no one should be blown out of their minds if the market cools down for a few days, right? If you're shocked as to why the market's pulling back, by maybe Friday or next week, then you are not understanding what's going on here, right? There should absolutely be no surprise if the market gives back a little bit of this move. That's actually pretty good, right? Jay Tuno, you have the wrong idea of Discord groups. Discord groups, there's a very big difference between groups of people that are sheeps and follow each other versus groups of people that bounce ideas off each other, talk about trading with each other, influence each other, motivate each other, and share ideas, gain knowledge. There's a very big difference. So there's a very big misconception about some of the chats out there. I'm sure there's some trash ones, but there are definitely some ones out there that actually are part of an actual learning environment to help people out. So I love being in a chat of people. It's a fantastic thing. I love bouncing ideas off each other. It's and if you want to approach it, however you want to approach it. But yeah, that's my feeling on it. So anyways, daily chart. Let's go daily chart real quick. Let's pull up the volume profile real quick. I just want to pull that up for our last little look, and then we will move on from the futures. Here we go. So where does the volume start to get a little heavy to the upside? You start to get a little heavy around the 14,000 level. So could we continue to move through this low volume field? Yeah, we could, right? The volume profile is sort of pointing towards a little bit more to the upside, in my opinion. I don't look at the volume profile to make, that's not my end decision, the volume profile. I don't look at volume profile and say, okay, that's what I'm looking for. I see other things. There's other things going on. But this is definitely something that would make me think there's a little bit more upside. You can see that the volume profile does not really get heavy. It doesn't start to increase until around 13,750, 13,800, 13,880, and then sort of 14,000. So you can see we're sort of trading in this low volume area, which could influence this market slightly higher. So you can see the volume definitely built up below. You can see you can see down below. You can see the volume that built up started. I'm assuming this is an accumulation of buyers, and then you start to push into the next volume profile, which is starting to get heavy around 14,000. So I wouldn't use the volume profile as your end all be all, but just it's something to look at. All right, that's the futures, guys. Let's continue. Tesla. We got about 7 minutes till jobless claims. We'll see if that does anything. So Tesla, guys, I'm still in the belief that Tesla moves towards 850. Personally, I've told you this many times. 950. I still think Tesla hits 950. I'm in a swing trade, a light swing trade. I've scaled down my positions as this week goes on. I went heavy on Friday, went heavy on Monday, and then starting to scale back little by little. So I'm in one Tesla position into today. Should probably open up profitable. Depending on how we open here, we're up about 10 points in the pre-market. So I like Tesla still towards 950. This is a previous rejection point right here, and this is a previous support level right there. So I'm thinking Tesla probably pushes to 950, and that's where you ultimately get a little bit of weakness. The reason I've liked Tesla to 950 is because you just don't have resistance here, guys. I'm just basing my decisions based off the chart. I just don't see resistance between this area. It's just a really big chop fest, and there's not much structure that would hold this down. So I've been behind Tesla to 950 since last week, and I think you are maybe going to see that. So 950 is where I'd watch out, though. I would not be a buyer at 950. You do not chase Tesla at 950, and you don't want to be the one that gets caught in that pullback, okay? If you can actually break and retest 960, right, then you might get something. Maybe if you see something like this and you start to hold above this, then maybe you get your $1,000 push. But that's what I want to wait for before. I'm not going to trade through, right? This is how I look at it, guys. This is the battle, right? Here's your battle. This is your what's a good name of a battle? This is the battle of, I don't know, Thessalonia, right? So the battle starts around 950 to 960. That's where the battle is. I want to avoid that battle. Get me away from that battle. Let me see who wins it, and then I'll come in, right? Let me avoid this battle right here. Let the battle happen. If the bulls win the battle, if we start to hold the previous rejection, then I'll jump back in. But I don't want to trade into it. My money is not going to be exposed to the 950 to 960 supply that could reject this level. Okay? So watch out for that. 950, 960. Microsoft. Awesome. That's all I got to say is awesome. So what did we look for on Microsoft, right, guys? I'll pull it up to show you what this looked like in the and also, guys, this is the chart Discord. This is free. This is where we do futures analysis. This is completely free every day. If you upgrade, which you can, for $5 a month, I post technicals on individual stocks. If you don't want to join the full Discord chat, maybe it's too expensive for you, or you don't really care to trade live with me, etc. We'll go back to Microsoft from yesterday in the chat, $5 a month. I think you were looking at the making of a perfect break and retest, right? Here was the chart that we posted. So right there, here's your Microsoft chart from yesterday. You can see this is, 1 second. You can see this was yesterday, and this is, or I'm sorry, this was yesterday pre-market, and this is today. Yesterday pre-market, this is today. Beautiful move on Microsoft. What is it? It's a break and retest. It's nothing better. There's nothing quite better. If you want to join the Discord, it's the link down below. It says, trade live with me. Okay, so you can see Microsoft break and retest. Gorgeous. We'll see if there's more continuation. I'll be scaling out on this. I've already scaled out half my position, up 50% on Microsoft. So I am holding half left. And I will scale out today if I start to see weakness. And I'll just look to play it again. But very nice push on Microsoft off the retest. Next level is 290 if we can really get going here. That's your next level, 290 if we can really get going. I am in half. I'm in half. I was in 10 and now I am in 5. So I have halved my position on the 50% move. Okay. Apple. So, what did we talk about on Apple, guys? We talked about the 4-hour flag right there, right? We talked about how Apple was holding that 159.50 level, how we were creating a 4-hour flag, and there is a very nice push to the upside. 4-hour flag to the upside, up into 166.50, and you can see rejection, 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 and rejection. So watch out for 166.50, which we are trading at right now. Do I want to be a buyer of Apple at 166.50 on this previous rejection point? Not really, guys. Not really. If you didn't get it here, you got to accept you missed it, right? You have to accept that you missed this setup. This is the setup you are looking for. The setup we talked about in the live stream yesterday is the setup you are looking for, right? If we go to the charts, we can look at what this looked like yesterday. And we'll go to Apple and show you what we sort of looked at from yesterday. If you missed the live stream or missed the charts, you can see right here, guys. This is Apple. This is yesterday. This is what we posted. Apple creating a 4-hour flag using 159.50 as demand, right? This was the chart. So this is yesterday, and here is today, right? There's your 4-hour flag, and that is sort of how that sets up. Right there, 4-hour flag, boom, straight through it. Beautiful. Beautiful setup. Now, this is when you have to accept that you may have missed the move. That's at least what I'm doing. I have 100 shares of Apple, so I never missed a move on Apple. I'm a really big Apple bull. Yeah. Not sure I would be a call buyer into supply here today, guys. Just be a little bit careful of 166.50. All right, let's quickly jump over to jobless claims. We moving? Is anything going on? Or is it just a non-event here? I'm going to assume it's a non-event. Personally, I don't think that's going to move the market much. We'll see. A little bit of volatility there. Yeah, nothing really. So jobless claims were as expected. It looks like 260 versus 260. Nasdaq. Yes. Nasdaq. Yeah, not much, guys. Let's move on. We'll see how that sort of influences by the end of the live stream. Yes, I played soccer all my life. I'm a state championship soccer player. All right, Amazon. So let's go back to the charts. Okay, Amazon 4-hour chart. What were we looking at on Amazon yesterday, right, guys? We were looking at the 4-hour flag. There's your 4-hour flag on Amazon. Talked about that demand starting to come in. It was holding up that earnings move, which is quite bullish, and we got that 4-hour flag. Now, just like Apple, guys, where is Amazon currently trading? Amazon is currently trading at the 140 level, which is right in this general area of the previous lows. You can see previous low here, previous low here, previous low here, previous low here. You have 4 bottoms at 140, which you are now trading at. So, which trader do you want to be? Do you want to be the person that takes a chance here, that potentially gets rejected on at the previous support and turns into resistance? Or do you want to be the trader that just misses a little bit of upside, gets that nice confirmation of a little retest, gets in on a nice solid retest entry, and then takes advantage of the big upside? That's who I want to be. I want to be the person that waits for that retest, waits for it to be solid at 140, and then look for that upside. But right now, both Apple and Amazon, guys, in my opinion, have moved through a 4-hour flag into supply, and if you missed the move, I would look past it. That's my personal opinion. Could be totally wrong, but that's just what I wanted to share today. All right, Nvidia. So you guys know we took an Nvidia swing trade from last week, from Friday of last week. That was the 29th, I believe. What was last week? Hold on a second. What was last week? When was last Friday? Last Friday was the 29th. No. 29th, yes. Okay, so we took a trade on the 29th. Why did we take that? We took that on the break and retest of 181. We got the nice upside, and if you guys can see, I'll just show you real quick on the 15-minute. Every single day this week, Nvidia has been a long off of demand, which is just crazy. Boom, long off demand. Boom, early morning long off demand. And yesterday we did the exact same thing. I traded this upside move yesterday, long off demand. I have that one live. I can share that one with you guys. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'll share it there, as well as on Twitter. My tags are on the bottom left of your screen over there. Boom, all the way to the right, or your left. So on the bottom left of your screen, you can see my tags. That's where I really post most of my live trades on both Twitter and Instagram. So Nvidia, boom, 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 triple bottom at demand. It's been a trade there all day, all week. But what am I watching? I was a number 10 stock magician. I was a number 10. So I was sort of that playmaker. And then we had a number 7 who was sort of the guy that I, one of my good friends, number 7. He was the goal scorer. So you guys can see here, rejection, 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 and you are sitting at it again, guys. So would I be the person that is chasing calls into a major supply? No. No. No, no, no. I do not want to be the person that is pushing the limit here, trying to hope that Nvidia breaks through 190. I want to be the guy that gets in off the demand and then pushes to the upside, right? Stop the cap. Now I got to prove you wrong. Where am I? Here I am. Oh, I was number 9 in this year. That's right. There I am. That's the, missed that, man. That was fun. We won 2-0. You can watch it on YouTube. The game's on YouTube. All right, anyways. So, Nvidia, 190. Watch out for it. Big level. That's going to be rejection. Watch out for that. Okay. Target. Oh, that was Florida. That was a Florida team. All right, Target, guys. Here's what I'm watching. 4-hour chart. You guys can see the previous high here was 167.35. 167.35. That was the high right here. The high right here was 169.22. 169.22, 167.35, right? And the high of yesterday was around 169.65. So it's a little bit of a zone here, and it's hard to really pinpoint the exact level that we have to hold, in my opinion. But right now, I am using 168. That is the level I am using as an idea, or as a guideline to see if we can hold above. Now, here is why I'm using 168. The reason I'm using 168 is because I saw reaction at, if you averaged out the rejection here, it would be right around 168 in my opinion. You guys can see this is from Monday. You got a rejection at 168, 168, 168. Triple top rejection at 168. That is why I think you want to use that 168 here. Really love your streams. I listen several minutes behind so I can skip past your hard truths. You know what? That's who I am. So I can't change who I am, unfortunately. So rejection at 168. And if I go to the 1 minute chart, there is something that I liked yesterday. You guys can see right here. Intraday yesterday, we held this 168 off a little bit of a flag. You can see that setup right there. Nice push. I want to see it hold above 168 today. That's the only way I will look for that upside, right? 168. I will only think this moves higher if it holds 168 today. If we lose that level, then I think you're back under, and I don't think you're ready for that breakout. So target, definitely watching today. If I go to the daily chart, you can see what I'm watching here. I am watching the potential for a big move through this low volume gap down. So do we get that move? I'm on the fence about this one. I'm not that confident on it. I haven't had much success trading gap fills in the past, so I am just being a little bit cautious on it. I'm in a light position right now, and we'll see. If we break 168 today, I move on. I don't take it, and it's a moot point. So that's that. Sold XOM. So I just want to quickly let you guys know I did sell XOM yesterday. It's right here. Whatever. I mean, yeah, sure. Here we go. XOM right here, right there. I sold XOM at 13.30. This was my exit. XOM September 16th, 80 calls at 13.30. That was my exit. It was around 10:36 yesterday. You guys can see we just totally lost it. We totally lost the retest level. Right there, just flushed right under it. And yeah, that's unfortunate. We lose the level, you got to get out. That's your stop loss, right, guys? That's how you sort of manage your positions. If you lose the previous rejection and it turned into support, you can see right here that turned into support, the previous rejection, but we lost it. This trade's no longer valid, right? The trade is no longer valid. It's just as simple as that. You broke the uptrend, you broke the retest level, and boom, that's it. Yeah, technicals don't work as well on energy. I totally agree, James. It's more based off of economic news, macroeconomic events. So yeah, that's just I had to take it. So yeah, that's I would say no longer looking for XOM upside after that. I need to see this thing sort of regain strength after that breakdown and the break of the retest. Shopify. So Shopify, awesome. Here's the daily chart, guys, and I just can't help but think that Shopify is starting to look like it wants to just at least take back something. I feel like I'm looking at Shopify and I'm feeling like I think it wants to take back some of this downside. You guys can see the heavy supply that was at 40 and the heavy demand that was at 30. In my opinion, this is a $10 range that is 100% accumulation. And people are just buying down here. Accumulation phase on Shopify. And as soon as Shopify stops accumulating, I think you are going to see at least take back some of this 85% drop. So I really like that breakout on Shop. I'm really interested in seeing what happens here. Here's the 4-hour chart. You can see that if we look at the 4-hour, we have broken this supply. And I would be looking for a push towards 48. That would be the next level I'd watch, 48. If we get a retest of Shop at 40, I will definitely be looking to add to some shorter term positions. I have about 6 2024 leaps, so I have a lot of Shop leaps here. I'm positioning my portfolio for a push to the upside on Shop into the next 2 years. I'm also buying shares in this area, so I'm looking to see, does Shopify start to curl to the upside after this big supply break? This is a good start. I definitely liked seeing this, but I would really like to see it hold above 40. If I can see Shopify start to slowly move higher, make some higher lows here, stop trading in this channel, then I'll be a happy man. As long as it stops trading within this channel, then I think that is a win for Shopify. So looking for upside on Shop. I like that 40 break. Look to see if it holds 40. Next level is 48. Google has not yet done what Shopify did, right? Google has not yet done it. And you can see right here, Google has rejected, and it is sitting at it today. What does Google do today? Does Google come back down to 106, or is it time that Google breaks out of this supply? That is what I will be watching very closely, guys. I can't tell you the answer to that question. It is a rhetorical question, but I am definitely monitoring this. I'm definitely monitoring this for the upside. If we get above 120, I would love to see the upside move through that. Definitely like Google long term. I don't know how you couldn't, but we just got to wait to see, can we get this break through this 120 level? I've also been accumulating Google shares in this zone. All right, that is what I had. Let's quickly jump into Meta. I just want to share with you guys Meta. Very nice bounce off demand like we talked about yesterday. That was a nice trade. It's a nice trade. However, where is Meta trading? It's trading right at these supply levels again. So be careful on Meta today. 172, big level there. That is where you're starting to hit supply. Nice trade off demand into supply. You do not chase stocks that are in supply. What else could I look at? Square real quick. Wanted to share with you guys Square. You can see Square had a very nice sympathy move off of PayPal earnings. Nice push on Square. Where is Square trading? Right in supply. Supply, and supply. Watch out for Square around that $90 level. It needs to get above that. It needs to break and retest 90 for more upside. You want to be careful as it is trading into this supply. Okay? Let's go to the ticker Excel sheet, and we're going to look at a few names here. All right, mRNA for Chef. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we looked at it here in the live stream, but we were talking about it in the chat. We were watching this flag right here. Beautiful 4-hour flag on mRNA. That is what did it. So you guys can see 4-hour flag on mRNA. Where did mRNA stop, guys? It's very easy to see, right? Where did mRNA stop moving to the upside? Right at previous rejection points. So you get your 4-hour flag. This is a perfect break and retest. Perfect break and retest. Where did mRNA hold up? It held up at the previous rejection points. It just simply does not get any cleaner than that. Break, retest, previous rejection into support, previous rejection into rejection. So you need to see a break above 190. If you don't see a break above 190, don't chase that. Netflix. Yeah, Netflix is getting awfully close. It sure is. Netflix is getting awfully close. It looks similar to Target, but I'm waiting for Netflix over 230, guys. I'm not going to feel like I'm missing out on this. I got to wait for Netflix over 230. Roku, another one that someone wants to look at here. Roku had a very nice last few days. I would just be a little bit cautious of this 80 area. Definitely a potential rejection level. You can see previous support, previous support, previous support, previous support, previous support. Could very well turn into a rejection there at 80. So watch out for 80. Snow. Yeah, Snow rejected again, huh? Snow just is stuck here. Snow looks like the same as like Google and Shop. I would want to see now a break of this 163 area. Yeah, I would want to see a break of that before looking long, and then maybe you can even, if the market gets weak, play this back down to 140. So it looks just like a normal channel trade to me. What else? We'll go over Costco real quick, and that's about it. And then we're gonna get out of here. So you guys can see Costco has been, hey, yeah, not a little, hey, and that's actually a little 4-hour flag right there, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, maybe watch Costco out of this flag. Watch Costco out of this flag. That's interesting. It's got to hold these lows, though. It cannot drop these lows. It cannot drop 540. 540, 541. If it drops that, it's over. But if it holds above that and starts to break this flag, that's what I'd look for. All right, guys, if you could just take 1 second out of your day, just 1 second, press that like button. I think I'm like 150 subscribers away from 50,000. I hope we can hit that during a live stream. That would be awesome. Maybe I'll put up like a live ticker of the subscriptions. We got 96 subs until 50,000. If you guys enjoy coming here on a daily basis, if you enjoy the analysis that I provide, the videos that I make, the help that I try to give out, subscribe to the channel. Help me grow the channel. 50,000's almost there. Definitely going to do something pretty big on the giveaway. And just show my appreciation for all the support that has happened, man. It's wild. It's wild to see, how big that this is getting. And just about 2 years ago is when I started, guys. So 2 years, you guys can do something similar, guys. If you know something, if you have a good knowledge, if you have contrarian knowledge on a certain niche, and you want to start something, just do it. Just do it, guys. Seriously, 2 years, and here we're at, and we're just getting started, right? We're just getting started. We'll see you at the tippy top. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a great day. Press that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.